the border area between Mexico and the United States in Tijuana. A wall divides two nations and thousands of families. On the other side, those who cross the border in search of the American dream. On this side, the families that remain behind, all those that have been deported. They may not have had physical contact for a long time, but today they were able to hug each other as the wall opened on the beaches of Tijuana in Baja California. NGOs and the US Border Patrol gave the opportunity to 12 families to see and embrace those who were separated by migration and anti-immigrant measures in the United States.
Es una emoción bien grande la que siente uno al ver a su familiar de aquel lado, poderse encontrar aquí en la puerta. Yo tengo 12 años que no lo miraba porque fui deportado, pero ahorita Dios me dio la oportunidad de volverlo a ver, de abrazarlo, porque no es lo mismo verlo en fotos y en el Face que sentir su abrazo, su calor, su cuerpo.
However, some even took the big step of getting married, despite this short period of opportunity.
Estoy muy feliz, a la vez triste porque pues ahora ya me toca irme y pues, pero estoy muy feliz. Mucho tiempo estuvimos esperando esto y pues yo creo que la esperanza es lo último que muere y aquí está la prueba que sí se puede, que no existe el muro. Pues sí, porque está ahí, pero nada más, no es motivo de defender.
With this action, activists are trying to draw the attention of the US government to the social problems caused by the separation of migrant families.
La importancia es, primero, ese llamado a los congresistas de una reforma migratoria urgente. Dos, que no todos los colaboradores o todos el gobierno del presidente Trump comparten con él la separación migratoria. Aquí hay gente como la patrulla fronteriza que está apoyando y que nos está permitiendo abrir esta puerta.
The Wall of Hope opens with a message of fraternity and support for migrants. However, the few minutes of a precious hug are scant comfort for the loneliness that comes from leaving loved ones behind in search of job opportunities abroad.
A father and daughter reunited after 14 years. Overcome with emotion and desperate to capture the moment forever. Their reunion lasted just 3 minutes, but Luz Del Rio said it was a blessing. She lives in the United States, as does everyone dressed in blue. Many of them are undocumented, and returning to their home country of Mexico to see family could make returning to the US difficult. But for one day only, the border came down. They could meet in the middle of the Rio Grande Canal, which separates the US city of El Paso and the Mexican city of Juarez. Dressed in white are those from Mexico. From both sides, they rush towards each other when given the signal, straight to the arms of their many loved ones. Wearing white was Nora Rodriguez, who saw her siblings for the first time in 15 years. She said the time was too short, but that it was a very big hug. This one-off opportunity came about thanks to the Border Network for Human Rights. Its executive director, Fernando Garcia, said these families have been separated due to a broken migration system. He also hoped the event would bring attention to the policies of US Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump, who's called for a wall to be built on the border between the United States and Mexico. This event was called Hugs, Not Walls. Outgoing President Barack Obama's tried to reform the current law to make it possible for anyone undocumented in the US to visit family in their home country, but he's been unable to get it through Congress. In the meantime, the number of deportations from the United States has risen. It's estimated there are 11 million undocumented Mexicans living in the United States. But this time, it was only a very small group who got to share an emotional moment with their family.
Ignition, lift off.